Hey everyone, this is Alex from Liquor Laboratory, and today I'm here to tell you about how many shots it takes to get drunk. If you plan to take a few shots with friends or enjoy a little whiskey over dinner, it is important to know your alcohol tolerance to avoid getting intoxicated. While it is true that no size fits all, our team will explore how alcohol affects our bodies and will help you avoid getting intoxicated. Do you ever wonder how many shots does it take to get drunk? Keep on watching to find out. An average person can get drunk after 4 to 5 shots of alcohol. 2 or 3 shots can get you tipsy, while 7 or more shots will leave you extremely drunk. However, alcohol has different alcohol content, and people have different alcohol toleration. Furthermore, there are factors to consider when defining the ideal alcohol consumption of a person. It could be the type of alcohol, body mass, gender, genetics, and the drugs you take when drinking. Types of alcohol. Gin. Gin is a colorless or pale yellow spirit made from grain mash. A standard drink's principal flavor ingredient is juniper berry. This alcohol is mostly similar to vodka because of its neutral spirit, but it has a completely different taste when mixed with flavors and spices. Gin has an ABV of 36% to 50% like whiskey and rum, and it is not as strong as vodka. Basically, there are 2 ways to drink gin: neat or mixed drink. 5 to 6 shots can make you intoxicated if you plan to consume gin neat. However, 3 to 4 alcoholic drinks mixed with gin can make your night out enjoyable. Rum. Rum, like whiskey, has an average alcohol content from 36% to 50%. Depending on the brand and type, spiced rums can make the alcohol flavored for a better taste. You may not feel tipsy after the 3rd shot because hard liquor may take time to affect your system. But how much rum can get you drunk? Rum can be a strong spirit, and if you plan on drinking neat shots of rum, you may get intoxicated on the 6th shot, especially if you take 3 to 4 shots, then wait 20 minutes. Brandy. Brandy contains 50% ABV and is usually served on the rocks or with a mixer as an after-dinner drink. Since brandy is a pretty versatile drink, the alcoholic beverage is popular among bars and can be used as a base for cocktail drinks. Since the liver absorbs 1 ounce of alcohol per hour, 2 shots of brandy can make you tipsy. However, a seasoned female drinker may need 5 shots of mixing alcohol to get intoxicated with brandy. Vodka. Drinking vodka has health benefits, and it can be consumed the way you drink wine and beer. Vodka has an ABV of 40%. However, depending on the brand, it can go higher up to 95%. Since vodka is distilled, the alcohol percentage may increase dramatically, especially Smirnoff and Grey Goose. When drinking popular vodka brands, you can notice the difference between cheap and expensive, especially when you drink it neat because of its smoothness. 2 to 4 shots of vodka can make you a little tipsy, while you may feel extremely intoxicated in 10 or more. But how many vodka shots will get you drunk? Tequila. Tequila is a Central and South American beverage extremely popular in the US and other parts of the world. Most tequilas sit at around 50% ABV, and the most popular way to drink it is in a single shot. An average person can be tipsy after 2 shots of tequila, moderately intoxicated in 4 shots, and very intoxicated at 8 or more. However, it may vary depending on alcohol toleration, gender, age, and body weight. Whiskey. Whiskey can be one of the most confusing types of alcohol you can encounter because of its spelling: WHISKEY or WHISKY, and its subcategories: Irish whiskey, bourbon, or Scotch. Depending on the categories and brands of whiskey, the average ABV of this pure alcohol ranges from 36% to 50%. So, how much whiskey will get you drunk? Generally, a 4-shot glass of whiskey can get you seriously intoxicated, especially if 1 glass contains 30 milliliters to 45 milliliters. Doing the math, around 120 milliliters to 180 milliliters of a whiskey bottle can make you intoxicated faster. Beer and malt. Beer and malt, like wine, have a wide selection of subcategories like ales, pilsners, and lagers. However, since the liquor brewing process has a large effect on the ABV percentage, beer and malt range from 4% to 8% only. An average guy can consume up to 4 to 5 bottles of beer to be intoxicated, and for the average woman, it's 3 to 4 beers. Signs that you're already drunk. Everyone can be affected when drinking too much alcohol differently. Each sign can depend on age, past drinking history, weight, gender, food, and drug intake. Some of the signs to know if you are intoxicated or worse in alcohol abuse are slow or poor judgment, lack of coordination, and vision problems. You may also feel slow heart rate or breathing, drowsiness, and loss of balance when you consume too much alcohol, especially on an empty stomach. Since the more alcohol you consume has a stronger effect on the body, it can be dangerous, so drink moderately and within your limits. Factors to consider. Body mass. The first factor to consider when identifying the alcohol toleration of a person is the body mass. It is not a coincidence that bigger people can hold alcohol and do heavy drinking better than petite ones because body mass plays a large role in getting intoxicated. When you drink alcohol, the liquid is distributed on the body, and if you are bigger, you have more space to diffuse the alcohol on the body. Drug interactions. Do you take antidepressants or opioids? Do you know that drug interactions can increase the intoxication of alcohol? If you are taking medications and want to have more than one drink, you may be creating a bottleneck effect on your liver. When you consume alcohol and have drug interaction, the alcohol will be absorbed slower and more intoxicated. Medical practitioners highly advise not to take liquor when on medication because of health risks. Dehydration. Blood alcohol levels quickly rise when dehydrated because there is less water in your bloodstream. And since you don't have enough water in your bloodstream, it would be harder to dilute the alcohol you are drinking. Also, when you consume alcohol and are dehydrated, instead of your body absorbing the filtered water from the kidney, it will go straight to your bladder. Empty stomach. Before consuming liquor, eating food is important because you may get easily intoxicated on an empty stomach. When you have a full meal before drinking alcohol, intoxication can be slower and take you an hour or more. Eating healthy will also slow down the absorption of alcohol in your body. It also helps avoid high blood pressure and makes you less intoxicated than usual. Genetics. Genetics or genes create an impact on intoxication, and your ethnicity can be a factor to consider when it comes to higher alcohol tolerance. Science proved that Asians and Native Americans get drunk faster because they produce less alcohol dehydrogenase. With less dehydrogenase, alcohol stays in the blood longer and more concentrated, making you intoxicated easily. Gender. Your gender has a large role in how well you can handle alcohol. Normally, women tend to be quickly more intoxicated than men because of little diacetyldehyde dehydrogenase. You will need to metabolize the alcohol in the liver. Since men have 40% more of these enzymes, it would be easier to metabolize and digest the alcohol they drink. Frequently asked questions. Will 4 shots get me drunk? Yes, 4 shots can get you drunk. Most people get intoxicated after 4 shots of wine or other liquor. It happens more quickly if the person is petite, female, dehydrated, with drug interactions, or took 1 drink on an empty stomach. How many shots is a lot? More than 1 shot is a lot, but depending on the context, 21 shots is a lot, and drinking the same amount in one sitting can be dangerous and life-threatening. Taking drinks more than 21 can cause alcohol poisoning or liver disease, harm your health, and worst, kill you. How many shots will make you tipsy? 3 to 4 shots can make you tipsy. More so, if the person is small in stature and considering the gender and other factors, 2 to 4 shots can make you feel tipsy. How many shots can a woman handle? A woman can handle 5 to 6 shots of vodka glasses. Other women can work fine in taking shots up to 2 to 3. The maximum limit that a female can handle can be 5 or 6 shots or drinks only. The number of shots to get drunk depends on different factors such as body weight, genetics, gender, body build, drug interactions, and how much alcohol you will take. Whether you want to explore your own alcohol tolerance or are just curious about someone's capacity in drinking, make sure you are within the legal limit and legal drinking age. In addition, don't consume alcohol on an empty stomach, stay hydrated, sip slowly, and know your limits. Drinking in moderation can be harmful, and binge drinking can be dangerous. Lastly, don't drink and drive, because you may get into legal trouble or be unable to drive safely.